Good afternoon everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, let's do a walk around and tour of the all-new refreshed 2025 Mitsubishi Outlander. The Outlander for the last couple of years has been based off of the Nissan Rogue and essentially is better than the Rogue in a lot of ways, specifically when it comes on to its technology as well as this vehicle's engine. Now, with that being said, this one here, what we're looking at today is the SE trim level, which is going to be the volume selling trim for the Outlander. And as you can see, this one here does come with a couple of different upgrades. For 2025, all Outlanders, including this one, will have a 12.3-inch infotainment system. This one in particular does have the premium cloth seating, as well as 20-inch wheels. And with that being said, it makes it for a very nice, well-rounded SUV. With that being said, a huge thank you to the newly opened Brandon Thomas Mitsubishi, which is a part of the Thomas Auto Group right here in McKinney, Texas, for giving me some time with this one today. And so, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get started. As you can see on the key, it is very simple and it's very similar to what you'll find on the older Nissan models. It has the Mitsubishi emblem on top, followed by your 4 different controls: lock, unlock, your trunk release, and your panic button. Starting off here in the front of the vehicle, as you can see, you have a very nice and unique grille. You also do have a front-facing camera right here, which is of course part of that safety feature. You do have, coming over here, LED daytime running lights on top, your LED headlights down here, and then below that is going to be your fog lamps. This one here also does come standard with front parking sensors as well as rear parking sensors. Checking out the wheels and tires on this one, we are taking a look at a set of Nexen Rhodian GTX tires on 20-inch wheels. These measure 255 45 R20s all the way around. Coming over to the door, as you can see, this vehicle does come standard with a smart key access system, allowing for easy access to the exterior as well as the interior. By having the key fob in your pocket, just come up to the door handle, and it's pretty simple. Just put your hand right here. The vehicle will indicate unlocking, and you'll be able to jump right on in. Or, if you want to lock the vehicle, just close it up like that. Tap the black button here again. The vehicle will lock, and the mirrors will fold right into place. The exterior color of this one is finished off in cosmic blue metallic with the light gray premium cloth interior. Coming over to the door panel, as you can see, you do have some soft touch material on top of here. However, it is combined with some hard touch polymer material on this side. You do have some soft touch material down here though, which is very nice, as well as some nice stitching. You have an aluminum door handle here, your power locks, power mirrors, power windows, and your child lock is right here. All 4 windows are going to be fully automatic. You also do have a little storage area with a small cup holder, and you do have a Yamaha based speaker system in the door jamb, which is a part of the 8-speaker Yamaha audio system that you get in this vehicle. And before we go in, I'm going to go ahead and adjust my seat so that way it's a little bit easier. Along with that smart key access system, as long as you have the key fob on you or in the vehicle itself, this vehicle does indeed come with push button ignition. To do that, just make sure you have your foot on the brake and hit the button to go. Very nice. The Outlander does come standard with a fully leather-wrapped rack and pinion power steering system, with black finished paddle shifters right here on both the left and right sides, as well as controls here on the left, as well as on the right. Left is on the house controls specifically for that small driver information center up there. This is going to be your audio controls here for your volume, seek track. This right here is going to be a part of that menu screen up there as well. To the right, you have your cruise control settings, hands-free Bluetooth and telephone, your 4 collision warning system, as well as this vehicle's version of Nissan's Pro Pilot Assist system. Now, coming up here, as you can see, we have 2 main gauges. To the left, you have your tachometer. To the right, you have your speedometer. And below that, you're going to have your coolant temperature as well as your fuel range. Right in the middle there is going to be a small, I believe, 4.5-inch digital driver information system, which gives you a couple different things here. As you can see, We're taking a look at the current time, the exterior temperature, the odometer reading, gear selector, as well as this vehicle's miles to empty. And overall, it looks pretty simplistic. Now, as you can see here on the steering wheel, we will be cycling through a couple of different things, and they include, of course, your speed. It's just going to show what your average speed is, your tire pressure monitoring system, a compass, what's playing on the radio, your safety features, which include your blind spot monitoring, forward collision warning, lane departure, any settings, and then this is going to be your home page. Now, if you go to settings, as you can see, you'll be able to cycle through all these different things here. So you do have your stability control setting. Give me 1 second, guys. So you do have your stability control setting, driver assistance, eco mode setting, tire pressure monitoring system setting, clock, vehicle settings, maintenance, customized display, unit/language, as well as factory reset. Coming over here, this is going to be one of the big changes that you'll be seeing on the new 2025 Outlander, and that is because we're taking a look at a new 12.3-inch infotainment system. As you can see, this is exactly what we have also in the Nissan Rogue, except to me, this actually looks a little bit more well done, if that makes any sense. Now, as you can see here, you're going to have your icons on the far left, and in this case here, we're going to be looking at a few things. We'll be taking a look on top here at your Bluetooth, which, as you can see, there's no device connected. Down below is going to be for your audio. To the right is going to be for your navigation system. He's going to show you your connections here, which is, again, part of that Bluetooth system. He's going to show you where the nearest gas station is and, you know, how much gas is, the cheapest gas in this case. You have apps and info, Mitsubishi Connect, as well as your local forecast, as well as your profile. So this right here is going to be for notifications. As you can see, there are currently none. This is going to be your home page, which is where we started out with. Coming to navigation, as you can see, it's really well detailed. It looks very nice, and overall it's quite impressive. It is, in a way, based off of Google, which, as you can see here, you do have the little Google Maps icon right there. You can search for destinations here. You can zoom in and out, and you have a little scale right there. And then down here, you're going to have different types of destinations, such as your home, office, gas stations, restaurants, cafes, parking, and this is where you can actually save certain destinations as well. And then you have your compass right over here on the far right. Come over here to your audio system. It's going to show you what's playing on the radio. You have your preset stations down here. You do have your source up here. AM, FM is Sirius XM radio. You have Bluetooth connectivity. And of course, whichever station you like, you can just hold and save to these presets down here, which, when you go through them, you have a lot of different presets. You have up to 36 different presets in the Mitsubishi Outlander, which is probably probably more than what's in a lot of new vehicles today. But it's nice, though, to see. Coming down here to phone, it says, please search for Mitsubishi Motors. The system is waiting for your device to initiate pairing. From your handset's Bluetooth setting menu, have the handset scan for nearby Bluetooth devices. So we'll cancel that out. And then down here is going to be for your apps information. So basically, this is going to be where you can enable, disable, and go into more detail about certain functions and features that come with the Outlander in general. Now, as you can see, we have notifications here. You have Mitsubishi Connect, download mobile apps, Sirius XM Travel Link, TomTom Weather, Where Am I, GPS position, system information, as well as Sirius XM Traffic. Let's say you want to check out your Mitsubishi Connect. That, of course, is going to require you to not only get the Bluetooth in the vehicle, but of course you can connect to a live agent just in case something does happen. Let's say if you do need roadside assistance or something like that, that is what Mitsubishi Connect is for. But it also is if you have any questions about certain features or something like that, that a dealer can't really help you out with. But again, that's just there to be sure that, you know, you have everything that you need. And of course, it is a mobile app that you're going to have to require to download on your phone nonetheless. Let's go to TomTom Weather. So It says it's off. Please turn it on by selecting in the communication setting. So let's say we turn it on, and as you can see here, it's going to show you the current conditions for where we're at right now. Gives you hourly forecasts as well as a 5-day forecast. Pretty well detailed and nice to see. So overall, apps and info is quite simplistic, not as intuitive or comprehensive like what's in other brands, and overall it does look pretty nice to check out. So overall, that's pretty much it for the infotainment system portion in the 2025 Mitsubishi Outlander. Comment below that, as you can see, you do have your volume knob here. You're going to have this right here, which you can actually dim and turn off the brighten, or not turn off, but dim or brighten up the screen. Your seat track buttons here. You have your camera here, which when you push it, it's going to show you your backup camera. You also have this 360-degree view in this vehicle, which is very, very helpful. You can see what's going on the sides there. You have a full screen setup here, and then back to where you were before. You do have air vents. You do have your hazard switch right here. Coming down below that, you do have your dual zone climate control. You have heated seats, front and rear defrost, fan speed, fan positioning, recycling. Coming below that, you do have a wireless phone charger that you can actually charge your phone wirelessly in, or you can plug it in via USB ports here, USB-Cs, and of course, right next to that over here, you do have an outlet. Pretty cool. Coming here, of course, you have two cup holders, electronic parking brake, auto hold. This is going to be for your different drive modes here, as you can see. They're well labeled. And then this right here is going to be your 8-speed automatic transmission. So when you put it into reverse, that's drive. That's neutral. Put into reverse, you do get that backup camera, like I mentioned, with guidance signs. And they do adjust as you turn the wheel. You also get a 360 camera, as you can see there on the side, which is very nice. And then when you're done, just push P here to go back to park. Turn on the electronic parking brake. And then this, of course, is only for your different drive modes. So you have Eco, which, as you can see, normal, tarmac, gravel, as well as snow. Coming over here to the glove compartment, it's pretty spacious. Nothing too crazy in there, but overall it does look pretty nice. Now, sitting inside of the SE model, you are going to be getting these premium class seats. And I do like this kind of black perforation, or not perforation, but it's more like a suede insert coming all the way down here. It adds a bit of uniqueness to the interior, and it's very, very nice. Now, as you can see, you do also have a little bit of side bolsters here, which are also very nice as well. So overall, you are going to be getting a good amount of creature comforts when it comes on to sitting inside of the vehicle overall. So to me, the new Outlander, while it is, you know, a refresh, it makes the change that not necessarily need to happen in order for customers to continue buying it. And so these seats are already proving that. And as someone who has actually cross-shopped an Outlander with other vehicles, this makes me want to actually consider buying an Outlander more than any other model out there today. Now, anyways, moving on. As you can see, come over to your glove box. It is spacious. You have your books and all that in there. As you can see, you do have your frameless door, your frameless mirror, garage home link, as you can see there. You do have your SOS for your roadside assistance, controls for your lights. You do have a sunglass holder here, as you can see. Coming up here, you do have your sliding visor with a mirror, as well as an LED light. And then to the far left, you only have your gauge dimmer switch right here, as well as a button here to open up the cargo area. But overall, for it based off of the Nissan Rogue, I have to say it's really cool to check out what Mitsubishi has done to improve on the Outlander. And over the course of the last few years, the Outlander, as we all know, has been Mitsubishi's best-selling model. But with that being said, let's go ahead and continue our tour with the refreshed 2025 Mitsubishi Outlander. Coming to the back of the vehicle, as you can see, materials do follow through. You do have that premium cloth material outside, and then the inner portion here is going to be all suede, which is again a very nice combination as well as contrast. As you can see, you do have 2 seat pockets, one on this side and one on that side. You have 2 rear vents, a little storage area here, and then you have 2 USB-C ports down there, followed by, and if you actually lift this down, I believe you have to lift this down, you'll get your cup holders. So we'll look at that when we go into the cargo area, but it is there. Coming to the back of the new Outlander, it does have LED taillights, Outlander right here, Mitsubishi badge there, your SE badge right there, and of course your rear wiper blade. It does have an automatic liftgate. Now, keep in mind that the Outlander is a 3-row SUV. And as you can see, with the amount of room that you actually have with a 3rd row folded down, you're looking at right around 34 cubic feet of space. Now, with the 3rd row up, it would be kind of looking over at this space here, where this lining is, and that's around 12 cubic feet of space. So you are getting about double the amount of space, or a little bit more actually, by folding down this 3rd row. Now, you fold down the 2nd row, as you can see, and that will increase cargo space to 65 cubic feet of space overall, making this one of the more average cargo capacities in this segment here, whereas some of the more expensive models in this class are going to offer you a little bit more. Now, you do have a privacy cover, which you can bring out and of course clip into place. You do have underneath here your headrest for the 3rd row, as well as some storage. You have some storage right here, as well as right there. And this is your levers to fold down the seats on this side, as well as on that side. And when you're done, tap this button here, and it will close automatically. You do have body-colored mirrors with your LED turn signals on them right there. Under the hood, we're taking a look at essentially the same engine that was once offered in the Nissan Rogue. It's a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. It produces 181 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque. It's going to be a front-wheel drive vehicle. You can get this in all-wheel drive as well. And it is going to be through an 8-speed automatic transmission. All right, guys, so last but not least, let's go over the window sticker for the new Outlander. All right, everybody, so here it is. It's a 2025 Outlander SE 2.5 two-wheel drive, 4-door SUV finished off in cosmic blue metallic with a light gray leather, with a light gray cloth interior. It's going to have that direct injection 2.5 liter dual overhead cam 4-cylinder. And I do apologize for calling this an 8-speed auto, when I actually know that this has a CVT. As you can see, it says continuously variable transmission. As you can see on the far left here, as well as on this side, are going to be your standard features. And of course, you do have a lot of good safety features on this vehicle, such as your adaptive cruise control with stop and go, lane keeping assist, lane departure prevention, traffic sign recognition, blind spot warning with lane change assist, rear cross traffic alert, rear automatic emergency braking, lane departure warning, as well as your front and rear parking sensors. And then coming to the right is going to be your additional equipment. Of course, this vehicle does have the Mitsubishi Motors Confidence, which has been included now for a very long time. In fact, it goes back for several years. And that, of course, is going to be its America's warranty, as I believe still call it. It is a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. You'll get a 5-year unlimited mile roadside assistance, as well as 2 years and 30,000 miles of limited maintenance, which means 3 oil changes, 3 tire rotations, and 1 cabin air filter. Come below that, you do get the Safeguard Services trial for 5 years, remote services trial for 1 year. Of course, enrollment is required, of course, and will start after the vehicle is delivered. And then right below that, as you can see, you have the tonneau cover for $210, as well as a welcome package for $185, which includes the touch-up paint pen, console trim mat, floor mats, as well as the vehicle manuals binder for $185. Come below that, MSRP for this one comes in at $32,395. Additional equipment $395, as well as a destination and handling charge of $14.95. Total MSRP for this one comes in at $34,285. However, you do have some additional add-ons, which brings this vehicle's total with the accessories coming at $24,884 to $36,769. Overall vehicle score for this one comes in at 4 to 5 stars from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, as well as the fuel economy coming in at 24 city, 31 highway, and 27 combined. So, in review, my honest opinion of the new Outlander is this. I like the direction where Mitsubishi is going with this vehicle. I'm impressed with the changes that they've made with this one here for $25. Whether you go for an ES, an SE, or an SEL, you are going to be getting yourself into a much more improved vehicle. Obviously, they're going to still have the PHEV if you're looking for something with a bit more power, and of course, better fuel economy. But what I will say that I like about this more than the Rogue is that, to me, this is a little more appointed than the Rogue. It's better looking than the Rogue. This does not have the 1.5 liter 3-cylinder that the Rogue has, which of course, you know, in comparison to the 2.5 that this car has and that the Rogue had at one point, the 2.5 is literally, if you take care of it, it's not going to be a problem. Whereas that 1.5 liter 3-cylinder, while it does give you a little bit more power and torque, it may not be as, you know, reliable as this 2.5 will be. Now, obviously, this does have the CVT transmission, and most people will not care about that. If you're an enthusiast, you probably will not like it. But at the end of the day, Mitsubishi is still producing this car, and it's their best seller for a reason. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for checking out this walk around and tour of the 2025 refreshed Mitsubishi Outlander SE, finished off in cosmic blue metallic with a light gray premium cloth interior. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.